As an educator, that was very important to make sure that you were visible in your community, for those contributions, and also letting them know that, like for example, I have my brother-in-law named Dr. Zane Rising's son. He was once married to my sister, and now he still works in the Whitechapel community. Every now and then kids would go over there and say, "Hey, I was talking to Dr. Zane Rising's son, and they said that you're a doctor too." And I'm like, "No, I'm okay. No, just call me Mr. Fox. I'm Mr. Fox." And how do you know him, Mr. Fox? And I'm like, oh my gosh, these guys, but and it was just that understanding of, it would come back to what my dad always said was, the only way to remove yourself from this situation is an education, and having some of that background of cultural, of who you were, and nowadays as we talk about it, I tried to teach that cultural piece a lot, not too much, but just in bits and pieces where it's in the back of their mind when they walk out of my classroom, and they want to look at that. They want to look at it, and they kind of want to say, "Hey, Mr. Fox, I went to a sweat. Yeah, it was hot," and then they would kind of talk a little bit more, and they would wait till people kind of got out, and they would talk, "Well, and we prayed, and we did this, and I said, "Yeah," and it was just different things of experience, with the classroom. And so, to sum things up, I would have to say that nothing was ever planned in this as we went along, throughout my whole teaching career. Like, I want to talk about this with the lesson. It would just always come out when you had that moment. And I think as an administrator, when we always talk about, and I always see it in these school improvement plans where every teacher will learn about the culture, and I think the most important about that the piece is it has to be from here. It has to be from here, and you want to have that compassion to have that to teach these kids that, and it doesn't matter where they're from, but to understand that culture.